Welcome to the Dad Livin podcast. This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement. Hosted by four best friends who are dads first and storytellers second. We dive into the real, messy, hilarious side of fatherhood. From diaper disasters to teenage drama, work-life balance to building a legacy, we keep it real, fun, and meaningful. Whether you're a rookie dad or a pro, this is your weekly reminder you're not alone. Grab a drink, kick back, and join the conversation.
Welcome, everyone, back to holiday special of Dad Livin.
Welcome back, everybody.
How's everyone doing?
Merry Christmas.
I know, right? How's everyone out there doing? Doing good? Yeah.
I'm just glad to be back in the room here, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, it was a good little pause. We had a lot going on, but it's nice to be back together for sure.
Right?
Definitely.
It's been a couple months since we've been back in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Life's a little crazy, especially around these times.
it's Halloween. You blink and you're 2 weeks from Christmas.
I know,
That's
right?
Jeez.
Right. Well, and I can't believe, like I said, we did the episode in Mesquite, and that was already a month ago.
I know.
Yeah,
Isn't that insane?
what a wonderful trip.
Yeah. The time is just absolutely just flying by. So,
it is.
and here we are in December. So how's everyone's holiday going so far?
Flying by.
It's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas crunch time, I call it.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
steam ahead, man.
Yeah.
It's scary that it's only 2 weeks away,
I know but
but it's also
that's
exciting
crazy.
too. You know me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
As much chaos that happens, I still love it.
And dude, your house is just on point. We had a holiday party at the Austin North Casa, and I mean, just kudos, man. Kudos. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we take pride in it. There's no doubt about it. We start setting up right after Halloween,
Mhm.
so
I told you.
Gotta make the
when we
most
got
of it.
there, your neighbor was walking by. He's like, man, he really goes all out, doesn't he? Oh, wow.
yeah, we just add something new every
When's
year,
the,
a little more.
The neighborhood award given out.
It's happening next weekend.
All right.
Yeah, so about a week and a half away. So I've drove through. I've scouted the competition. This should be an easy win, but you never know.
Can we get a parlay going on that?
I don't think the odds.
Over under on Austin.
No, I think you're plus quite a bit there. You're good.
We'll see.
So
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So we'll be excited.
Hey, DraftKings, we're in Missouri. You're here now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Don't sponsor. Well, I think they actually sponsor one of our competitors against. But that's fine. You're good. You're good.
They got more money.
They got a lot more money, but we got a lot more fun. So,
Nice.
but yeah, nice. What so everyone's got the gifts, or at least the wives have got the gifts. I know.
We're trying to shop. Yeah, we also rely on Santa a little bit, so we'll wait and see what happens.
There you
It's
go.
gotten to the point where an Amazon package is on her porch every single
yeah.
day, and she's just relying on me. Like, can you just get the one thing, and like okay, all right. So
That's it.
Nice. Nice.
Sounds easy enough.
yeah,
Nice.
well,
Yeah.
Don't
You
mess it up.
Yeah.
yeah, she's got the gifts down.
Pressure's
and-
on.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
just don't wait till the last minute to get the wife a gift either.
Well, that's the other thing. We're like, hey, this has gone on for years now. It's like, hey, let's just not get anything for each other. Let's just focus on the
Heather and I
kids.
don't get each other anything.
We always say that, but
like
then
we'll
somebody
get like
does.
stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
stuff,
Oh, yeah.
Small stuff. Yeah.
And
Small
then
stuff.
but we always end up getting something else too. And it's
Yeah.
like, who are we kidding here? What are we trying to do? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my wife something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
say that, and then something always ends up under the tree for one of us. But
We'll typically get smaller stuff.
yeah,
I mean,
that's where we've gotten. It's not so much big things.
and it's one of those things too that like my wife's favorite gifts are like I got her foot like sweatpants that have the foot things in them, the FJs.
Oh,
Those are fantastic. I got her like I get her all the comfy stuff and she loves it. So,
nice.
maybe that trend will continue. As my wife is peering in at us.
We're speaking over like
better.
You thought you were gonna get something juicy there.
You
But
should
nope.
get her. You should get her some of those things. I forget what they're called. Sasma wore them in college, where they got the little butt flap on the back.
Oh, the onesie thing.
Yeah, but they're called
Yeah.
something like Union something, or I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about? They're like long underwear, but they got the
I
little
know
butt
what you're talking
flap on the
about.
back.
Yeah. I thought you were going somewhere completely
No.
different in that.
It's like
Well,
a
I mean,
old
you take it
school
where you
thing.
want it, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's not where I was going.
We used to call those long johns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the ones with the flap
I
in
know
the
what
back
you're
had a
talking about.
specific name, and I
Yeah.
can't remember what they're called.
Yeah,
you know,
I
so.
can't what they are, but
Tangent.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Right.
Anyways,
right.
back
Get-
on track.
We're
Get
here-
your
we're
get
trying
your
to
get your wife something.
yeah, holiday ideas or gift ideas. you know?
Yeah. You know?
Are your kids asking for anything crazy this year? Or?
No, I mean Adeline wants a guitar. The funniest thing, my kids are big into like making money and earning money, so they want to get a plant stand to sell plants.
That is unique and
Very
interesting.
very interesting.
Yeah.
We had to get them off there, so I think
Yeah.
Gus is getting like he wants a train, some train stuff and everything, but Adeline wants a guitar, so
Yeah.
I think we're there. What about
I miss the train phase. It's sad, dude. So like this time last year, we were like doing a, house cleaning spree and getting stuff away for donations, and like we got rid of all of my son's Thomas the Train stuff. I mean, he had every train track, dude. I freaking broke down and cried.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what is happening to me? It was just
Yeah.
like there's this phase of his childhood's over. And it
Yep.
was just like I was
Just
just
gone.
torn apart.
Mm.
Like,
Oh.
what is happening?
It's gonna hurt you to hear. Then that's Colton is in, and we met Santa last night, and he was really scared, and he finally got up there, and of course he just opened up. And Santa asked, and he said, "Choo choo." So, well, I think
No.
Santa will be bringing him a choo-choo
I
for
love
sure
it.
this year.
I
So
love it.
it was great. And then by the end of it, he fist bumped Santa and blew it up, gave him the nuts. And I was like,
Nice,
look at this guy.
Colton.
It's like, how do you not get that guy a
Yeah.
choo-choo? Come on, Santa.
Dude.
Dude,
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Have you
awesome.
guys done the Polar Express experience?
We
We did it once.
we did it with the twins, but we have not taken Colton. I don't. It was a little lackluster for me, especially with the cost.
Maybe
Oh,
this is the
it's-
first year we did it. I was very impressed.
Oh, really? They
Yeah.
maybe it got better because I'm the same as you. I'm like, that was not worth it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was like, look at that wonderful graffiti wall
Yeah.
and all the other wonderful
Yeah, it's
parts
not-
of St. Louis.
Yeah,
So
It'll
I
take
wasn't a
you
big
to the
fan.
best part.
I've heard though, like to do that, like the Branson one's really good, or if you go out into Illinois, somewhere over there is pretty good too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways.
There's a lot of places. I heard Phoenix has a good one. But yeah, I mean I agree.
it's
We
not
did
very
it a
polar
couple
in Phoenix,
times.
so.
We're doing a Marcus Theaters has like a PJs and Pancakes Polar Express movie theater day, and then Santa will come and visit and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like we're doing a little bit different, just to kind of break the mold a little bit. I think we did the Polar Express a couple years. We were going to do some stuff, and then my wife works for the government, so the government shut down. We just said, hey, let's pump the brakes on doing any travel stuff or doing anything big. So we were thinking about doing the Silver Dollar City Branson thing, which I heard is amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
You've been there.
Yeah, we used to go all the
Yeah,
time.
Yeah,
no, it's on our list
Yeah.
to do. We've thought about doing it this year too, but we kind of cut back on all the
Yeah.
activities this year, just trying to not have so much chaos this year.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's why we said the Polar Express. That's our big thing. And then, I mean, because we were going to every light display across town.
Yeah.
Like the thing you did the other night, like every other night we had something, and then it starts adding up, and it's like, gosh, we're spending all this money on light displays, and I mean, I just
You drive
little
around and see the free ones.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do. Just
That's
drive
what we
through the
still
subdivision.
do.
Yeah.
That's what we still.
Yeah,
There's a
we do
list
too.
online. I'm sure every city's got one of like where all the great houses are.
Yeah, I think, and just thinking about, all those things that you can do and the chaos that Christmas can bring upon you, when you go back, and I think we'll probably get into this, but the kids, at least my kids, are at the age where everything's fun and magical, and it doesn't have to be these big elaborate things. Like
Yeah.
going through the subdivision is totally fine. We've
That's
done
awesome.
that. We've done that before, and they've already actually been asking to do it. So it's like, let's take advantage of those things and try to just calm things down a little bit. I would love to have a Christmas that's like back in the day of the 90s nostalgia.
Yep.
You start seeing that coming up where it was just
Yeah.
simple and
Stay
man,
together with the family,
It's
and
like-
that was pretty much it.
yeah, there wasn't all this other extra pressure, but
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe
I
one
agree.
day we'll get there. But
Yeah.
I also like some of that stuff too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Take on what you can.
Right. If you're ever in the Midwest, like I said, we have some cool stuff here with Branson and Silver Dollar City during the holidays, which is awesome. So, but yeah, so awesome. No, so it sounds like everyone is really cruising along with the holiday plans, and yeah,
nonstop.
All in.
Non-stop.
All in.
You what are you guys up to? You were
Yeah,
kind of
our kids got like an early Christmas gift. We took them to Universal Studios Orlando for like this event that we're group that we're part of down there called the Orlando Informer, and it's basically you go like in the late afternoon, and it's open, and it closes to the public at like 7 or 8, and then from that time until like 1 a.m., it's just the people that are part of this group. So you like walk onto all the rides, all the food, you prepaid for it, so you just get whatever food that you want. And man, we just had a blast. The kids just loved it. Like they're really into Harry Potter right now, so we got to do all the Harry Potter stuff. They got a wand, and we're doing all this stuff. It was
nice.
awesome.
Favorite
Cool.
ride down there?
Oh man, so we literally asked each other this question like 5 or 6
Okay.
times, and there's two: the Velocicoaster, which is just
Oh yeah.
super intense and
That's cool.
absolutely amazing. And then there's the Hagrid's magical creature ride or
Oh,
magical
yeah.
motorbike or something like that, whatever it's called. They're both really, really good. I would say I like the Hagrid one better, only for one reason, and my wife's going to laugh at me when she hears this. That Velocicoaster, I can't sit next to my kid or see. I'm terrified they're going to get thrown out of the seat. Like literally, I have trouble enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
Because it's so intense and it's so torquey. Like I'm convinced I'm going to see Shane just flying out on one of the turns.
Oh no.
They're not, obviously, but I haven't been able to convince myself that that's not the case yet. It's been like that every time we go to a theme park. I went to Disney or Six Flags, whatever it was. I like hold them. Like me holding him is going to keep him in the seat. If something malfunctions, it's not going to be shit.
Yeah.
But but yeah, those are the two best ones there. And you just walk. I mean, at least with the Velocicoaster, we just rode it like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Nice.
You just walk right onto it. It was awesome.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
So, yeah, it was a great time.
I'm
God.
shocked to hear you were traveling again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so
What trip number is that?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably got a tally.
Monthly trip.
Yeah,
Good
so that
for
was the
you.
bulk
That's
of their
awesome.
Christmas gift.
That's
All right,
awesome.
I'm calling you out. There's no way you're going on all these trips by packing a brown bag every day. Like, come on, like what? You guys start OnlyFans on the side or something?
I wish. That's part of it. I do
GDD underscore.
Yeah, I worked a lot of overtime, and I got a little side business, and I referee ice hockey, so I got lots of incomes.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
Well
go.
done,
Look
sir.
at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Don't
go.
hate the play, hate the game.
Woo woo. All right. Well, talking about super dads, and Mike, you are a super
I'm
dad
far
because
from a
you
super
go
dad.
you go no
I'm just
stop
a normal
you
dad.
are a super dad because you take your kids on fun trips, and you're all super dads, right? All super dads. But the super dad of we say week, but it's been kind of a month, so we'll say the month is James Carrero out of Boston. Boston. We got to. We're St. Louis. We got to say Jimmy. Boston.
We have the old neutral
Jimmy.
accent, so,
He goes under the TikTok. I love this TikTok. Jimmy Cash Rules. I love that.
Nice.
Good hand.
sounds like
handle or
somebody
whatever
from
it is.
Boston.
Right. So this is a cool story. Of course, I'm watching the Today Show. I love the Today Show. Shout out to the Today Show.
I think we've pulled half the super dads from the Today Show.
It's cool stuff, man. If you haven't,
I don't even know what time the Today Show's on.
7 a.m.
Never watched
7 a.m.
And I assume it's on every day.
NBC. I love it. So
I would have thought like Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So I think news has a negative connotation, but obviously I think it's more positive. And in this case, like one morning I heard this story, which I thought was so cool. It was last week. So Jim or James, whatever you go by in this case, he was 19. He just got sober. His dad was an addict, family kind of addicts in this case. And he had a daughter. So he devoted himself to get sober. He got a job as a janitor, and really for local school, like went around, and that was a badge of honor for him because he connected with the kids. The kid called him, Janitor Jimmy, and would kind of call him out of the name, give him high fives in the hallways. I mean, God, like, do you guys remember our janitor, Dave?
Dave.
Like in elementary school?
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Dale. Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I was just like, I connected back to that. I'm like, oh my God, like I totally get it. So his daughter was a student there, and every day would leave her notes, and was so like he had the best job in the world because he got to see his daughter every single day. But, obviously coming from a family, raising this daughter, working on it, it takes a lot of work. So fast forward to today, his daughter's 21. She got a job as a teacher at that same school. He's still a janitor. So he came in the classroom and did some funny Billy Madison skit in there and had a good laugh. But they interviewed him and really, I mean, his daughter was like, "Hey, my dad's my hero," which is so cool to think about this story. And I think people think of the negative side of drugs and addiction, but the positive outcomes that could happen from it, which I thought was just such a cool story. And then now he's so proud because his daughter's there, and I kind of had this proud moment for him. And just being in that classroom, I would have loved to have been there. Like that's so cool,
Very cool.
So, raise our glasses to James.
Boston Jim.
Boston Jim. We'll call you Boston Jim. Let us know if it's something different. But cheers to you. Keep on doing it, man. That's such an awesome story.
Yeah.
So
no, that's cool, man.
So next segment, getting into the holidays. And I think as fathers, one of the biggest things that we all have out there, everyone out there has, you build up these things in your mind. It's kind of the Christmas story, Clark Griswold type thing, where you build up all these things in your head where you just think that like everything's going to be awesome. And then you get into it. And whether you're, dealing with a baby, a young toddler, an elementary age school kid, or a tween, teen, tween. They're the expectations. I mean, you come in with high expectations, and then it just, I mean, it kills you.
Yeah.
I mean, it runs you over a little bit. So I'm just being realistic in this case. What we want to do is go over some of the different segments about just kind of how it's transitioned with us, because there's some amazing times. I mean, there's some times where I sit back and I'm just like, wow, this is it. Like, this is it. And I try to capture that now, and knowing that it's going to be chaos like 10 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can take in those little moments, that's really what it's all about. That's really what the holidays are about. So, so I figured we'd start with babies. We have a lot of newborn dads out there that are listening to us, which is cool. So, one of my biggest things was just that you have a baby and you're thinking everything's going to be magical. And then you get into this, you're like, is it? Are they going to remember what's going on? Is this just for us? Like, I mean, I know Kel and I had so many different things around it of saying like,
yeah, 100% it's just for us.
Yeah, I said I'll be
Babies
the
are never
asshole.
That first Christmas,
it's all for the parents.
It's all to like get that perfect Christmas picture when they're
yes.
And I remember my son, the first time he sat on Santa's lap, he was 3 months old, and it's just blood curdling screams. The picture he got, he's like beet red like a tomato. He just would not chill out for Santa at all. We're just like, oh God.
Yep.
But that's the moment there now, looking back at
when
it.
I show him now, he cracks up.
Yeah. But when you're in it, all those things, it's absolutely for the parents.
Yeah.
I mean, always have been a big fan of Christmas. You guys know that. And when we had the twins, it was, well, did we get them enough? Did we, like those things? It's like they're a little child. They have no idea. You're opening the presents for them, and they're pretty much eating the paper is what they're interested in. And I remember all of that. It's
bubble wrap.
Yeah. And that's awesome. It's funny to look back at now, but you just have a little bit of a different expectation going into it. And that's fine, try to make it what you can, but it's not going to live up to the hype, especially that first Christmas as a newborn. As they progress,
something magical
it gets
just
better,
as a new parent. It's like, wow, this is our first family Christmas,
Yeah.
and there's something about that. So
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
The memories will be on our side, but man, again, like everything's so blurry and chaotic. And one of the stressful things is like, we've chilled out on all of our travel plans for the holidays, but like bounce around to 5 different houses with a newborn for, coming and going. So like, I'm sure we're going to talk about this several times, but just controlling the chaos as much as you can and making it, taking away as much stress as you can over the holidays. It's not supposed to be all about the hustle and bustle,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
No, I think, I mean, for us, when we had the twins, especially at that age, it was just a lot to be running around with newborns in
Yeah.
general. And when you're expected to be at 3 different houses on Christmas, and it just takes its toll.
Oh yeah.
And I think again, it's a blur. I think we did it the one year, and then the next year we were very much like, let's control the chaos. And guess what? We've got the little ones now. And so, family, if you guys want to see us, we're going to be at
Come on
home.
over.
We're
Right.
happy to host.
Right.
We're happy to have everybody.
Yeah.
And we finally, it was a good timing for us and our family and extended family. Everybody was having kids kind of around the same time, and people started feeling the same way. So we were able to start shifting Christmas to be not on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. I think some people have this mentality that you have to celebrate on the day, and
Yeah.
that's not what it's about. It's about being together,
Yeah.
being with your family, and being able to shift it throughout the month of December. I think makes it
Agree.
that much more
Agree.
enjoyable for
Yeah, because they call
everybody
it the
involved,
holiday
right?
season for a reason.
Yeah,
right?
you're
Just-
not spending an hour or two with one family and then bouncing to the next. You still get multiple hours, on a day that's dedicated just to that family.
I
And,
mean, that killed
and
me
that's
for
nice.
years doing that, and then eventually my wife's side grew to the point where like it's impossible for us to all get together anymore. That's so big. So it's down to our immediate family now. And 2-3 years ago, we pulled that card. We were like, hey, kids are young. We want to hang at home. Come on over. So I didn't leave my house the entire day. Both the families came and went to our house. I smoked a brisket or a prime rib, and like I was just in the comfort of my home. It was my favorite Christmas of the past decade, probably. So, but my wife hated it.
Yeah, she's used to the chaos. She wants to see everybody,
Well,
I'm sure.
we were entertaining for 24 hours straight and
Yeah, that's a lot.
constantly cleaning up and like,
Yeah. That could be tough.
I'd rather do that here than, driving all across town. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Give
agree.
and take.
I agree. Well, and I think you said something that is so important, was one of my notes here, is when you have kids, don't be afraid to talk with your family and make new traditions. Like, just because you traveled or did some of these things, or whatever it is, you have kids now.
Mhm.
Like, things are changing, and change is good. Like, it could be a really, really good thing. So we did the same thing. For the longest time, we traveled 50 minutes up north, had pizzas before on Christmas Eve, and did all that stuff. And we got to the point where we have kids, and we said, hey, we don't want to do that. It's such a magical night for the kids. And we want to be here. So we decided to start making pizzas here and doing that stuff with my parents, because my parents love it, and it's such an awesome time where we read, night before Christmas, and get to enjoy some pizzas, and like I said, just have some cocktails, relax, and do our thing.
Yeah.
Before the chaos of the next day. So don't be afraid. If you're a new parent out there, don't be afraid to make new traditions.
that was something my
that's-
parents said when we first had kids. Like, well, this
Yeah.
is what we had to do with you guys. I'm like, yeah, and you were probably miserable
Yeah.
too. Like, let's change it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about you? What was your, I know you're a little further off than all of us, but new kids, new babies, what you guys?
Yeah. Our situation might have been a little bit different. Like, by default with my family, there's several first responders and a bunch of nurses. So
yeah.
like, my mom figured out fairly early on that this isn't going to work, to like, it has to be on this day at this time, like it was when we were younger, because that's how it always was. We got together with my mom and my aunt and uncle and my grandma every night, or every Christmas Eve, and that's what we would do. So it has evolved in new traditions and stuff. Now it's like we pick a day where everybody can be, and it's rarely on the actual holiday, especially like Thanksgiving. We make some exceptions for like Christmas and stuff, but that way everybody can be together. You got nowhere else to be. You can all be there and see each other and actually spend time with each other. You're not, doing this like, dude, we got 10 minutes and we got to go to,
Next stop.
the next stop or
Yeah.
whatever, So that's changed a little bit. When our kids were small, though, we were kind of in the same boat, like what you guys just said, like, we're not coming. I'm sorry. There's just too many things. And most of the people were, understood and stuff like that. So, but but yeah, you got to do what's best for you and your family. And, if you got a family member that maybe gets upset at that, just have a conversation with them. Like people should understand, especially if they have children, that it's very difficult, especially when they're small, doing all that back and forth. So communication is key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah.
Communication keeps on coming back.
Yep.
So as we take the journey now from the newborn parents to now where majority of us are, the toddler / elementary school age. I mean, for me, guys, this is the magic.
This is what I've been waiting for.
This is it.
Yeah.
Every day, even with seeing red and seeing are off on the shelf, that is, if you choose to have that. But at the end of the day, it's also one of those things where it's magical every day. We get a glimpse of just that Christmas spirit every single day, which is so awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, right now, we're in the thick of it. Like it's fantastic. I'm enjoying most of the moments when we're not having meltdowns, because I think at times kids at this age are getting overstimulated with just all the things happening, which you need to recognize as well. It's just a lot for anybody. But yeah, I mean, the magic is absolutely there. We got to see Santa Claus last night. I kept, while we were waiting in line, it was, all right, guys, are you ready? Like, what are you going to say? Like, are you nervous? And they're like, I'm excited, but yeah, I'm really nervous. I don't know what to say. And you could just see them kind of like in that mode, like they don't know what they're going to do. And I remembered what that felt like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And so it was really neat when they got up there and they were finally able to like mumble out what they wanted and watch that whole thing. And then the excitement afterwards, like, oh my gosh, we just saw Santa. Like that was amazingly fun. And, I just can't wait for this year for Santa to come by our house and do the entire Christmas morning and have, the Christmas that I think is going to be one for the books for sure.
Awesome.
But yeah, the magic's there. We've got our elf too, who's keeping these 3 kids somewhat in check. His name's Jingle. So yeah, he's fun. He makes the holidays interesting, to say the least. So, but right now is a fantastic time.
Just tricky little elves.
Are they all
Yeah.
shitheads? Are your elves shitheads?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because ours are.
they play some
They
tricks.
play some tricks, man.
Yeah.
I think the
Just-
word is
yeah.
mischievous.
Okay, well,
Mischievous.
this is an adult show. So.
Oh yeah. It's definitely fun. But I think too, just everything. This is the point where if my wife wants to have matching pajamas, I'm doing it.
Oh yeah.
Like 100%. Like, let's do it. So
We love-
before I pushed back on that, but it's so fun. Like, I don't know, as a dad, as a parent, it is just so exciting. Once again, you take the good with the bad, but I mean, I love every minute of it.
Yeah. No, our elf brings our jammies December 1st, and we get to wear them all year long. And then it's always a tradition to wear those jammies on Christmas Eve. And we've all got somewhat matching pants. The kids are all the matching, but we love it. And yeah, it just adds to the fun, I think.
I feel bad when we did the Polar Express. We were making fun of all the people with matching pajamas.
It's also one of those things now. It's like, yeah, we've got another pair of jammies to add to the like bank of stuff. And yeah, but
yeah, I never,
the kids love it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
For the Polar Express, I wore the top. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm wearing the pajama bottoms, man.
I
Like,
know.
are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Some
I
people
think I
wear
do
those
know.
like a
The trap door opens up.
Hello.
Welcome to this Polar Express.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So
But now is the time. It's a lot of fun right now. Enjoying it, doing all
Yeah.
the things.
yeah.
They want to make cookies, gingerbread houses.
right?
I'll add it all to the list, but you try to make the most of it. We had a really good time. Actually, after Thanksgiving was fun. We had one stop and we were home for dinner, and we kind of just flipped it all to Christmas, and we were listening to the kids wanted to listen to Christmas carols. We were dancing around, singing, and you could just see how excited they were. And it's one of those things that I know I'll cherish just that night alone. And we've had many more of those, and as we get closer, it definitely gets amped up. So
Yeah, I wish I could
Agree.
keep the excitement going for the whole month. Like I feel like I started that mode before Thanksgiving this year. I got the lights up like mid-November, and that was fun. And then like Black Friday is like always our day where we decorate the tree and start getting all the Christmas stuff up, and then it's like okay, I'm ready for ready for Christmas to be here now.
And then
next?
boom, it's here before you know it.
It
I
does
mean,
happen quick.
yeah, that the same thing. It's like, wow, okay, we're here.
Yeah.
Right. And I think the biggest thing I have in my notes too, this is a good age too, where you can be like, hey, Santa's watching,
Yeah.
He is
Red
watching.
Elf is watching, reporting back everything.
They're watching.
And
Usually
yeah.
we
It's
get
funny how quickly they forget though. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah.
the elf's right there, guys.
Yeah.
Report
You know,
back to Santa.
I look
like,
back. I'm happy Santa came and visited me most years because
Right?
he wasn't sending his elves, but
Oof.
man,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a quick
crazy.
correction though. The Santa threat is real, and yeah, we've even called Santa and left a voicemail, and we do the thing. But yeah, it's quickly forgotten.
Yeah, no, I agree. Kind of then moving a little bit more forward to where you're at, the tweens and the teens.
Yeah.
I think I'm living vicariously through my sister and brother-in-law on both ends, and then Kelly, my wife, got the list from our nephews, and I'm like, holy,
Needed.
like virtual reality glasses and this and that. I'm like,
second mortgage.
Yeah.
we looked at him, we're like, is there anything under $50? Because that's kind of our limit. Nope. And it was like, well, you're getting a gift card.
Yeah.
But what the how the heck are you doing that with traveling right now?
I know. Well, again, the traveling was the majority of their gift, so we're not going to go completely bonkers. But that definitely, you mentioned like the expensive gifts. Avery's asked Santa for. There's like some new Apple AirPod headphones or something.
Oh yeah,
They're like $300. Like, I never got a $300 gift ever.
Did you get a game console?
I don't think so.
I got a game console. I mean, N64 back in the day was like 100.
I never had a 64.
dude, they had to be more.
I always played everybody else's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Touche,
Santa brought
touche.
me some of those, and I remember always kind of hearing it in the background, like, "Poof, these are getting more and more expensive." And yeah, I mean, but yeah, I remember that shift myself, and now looking back at it as a parent, it's like, whoa, that changes from asking for some action figures and things like that to virtual reality.
Literally, that's what happened this year. Like, it was just like a complete change. Like, she wants like not adult stuff, but like big kid stuff. Like,
yeah,
it's just different. So, but yeah, no, she's still full into it. Like, just loves the season, and she's a sweet kid, and we love having her around during this time of year. She kind of, dad gets grumpy with work and stuff like that, and she's always like real chipper and just helps me remember the reason for the season and stuff. So
that's awesome.
yeah, it's nice.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Is Shane like asking for a bunch of hockey stuff? I can see him being like, I want a hockey stick. I want.
He's like, so he's 8, and he goes through like, we used to do it with like the JCPenney catalog, but now it's the Amazon.
The Amazon catalog.
Amazon, Walmart, Target.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it reminds me of being a kid. So he just goes through and like circles everything. It's like, dude, you're gonna narrow this down. Like, like pick 10 things off of that, and like, like that's what we're gonna have to go with. So like, yeah, he just sees everything. Like, as soon as he sees it, he's very driven. Like, if he sees something, that's what it is. Like, screw everything else. Like, that's it right there. That's it. So
for the next 5 minutes, and then it's something else.
No, that's a perfect example, because when we were in Universal, we let them each get like one thing. Like, we'll let you get one small thing. Small. There's nothing small or cheap at that place. He wanted this Hedwig, which is the owl from Harry Potter, and it like sits on your shoulder, and like when it detects movement, it'll like make sounds and turn its head and flap its wings. It looks like you got a little owl on your shoulder, and then you like people that were dressed up like they were students or whatever had the owls and stuff. So he really wanted it, so that's what he got. And I knew he was going to regret it. And I was trying not to talk him out of it, because I knew what he really wanted was a wand, because at the wand, everything's magical there at Harry Potter. You can do spells, and like things react to how you casting the spells. And sure enough, his sister got a wand, and he regretted that decision.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because that owl he used that day you guys were there.
Yep.
That's it.
that was it.
Yeah.
So, it is a cool thing, but I just, knowing him, like, I'm like, I know that he's going to regret this decision, but he saw that that was what he wanted. I'm like, dude, are you sure? We even made him wait a day. Like, we're not buying it today. We'll come back tomorrow. If you still want it, that's fine. Razor focused, man. Just razor focused. So
that catalog game's real though. That was how Lincoln Charlotte, like everything was circled, and I'm like,
glad they brought that back.
What? It's amazing, yeah. But I'm also like, guys, I was like, Lincoln, you have this circled. Let's go upstairs. Here it is.
You literally
and he's like, huh. And I was like, so let's try to narrow this thing down. And it's same thing though. It's but this is it. And I want this. And on the next page, it's this. And I'm like, okay, but Santa can only do so much. He's got to bring toys to lots of kids. He can't bring you a whole catalog of stuff. And so we've had a hard time narrowing that stuff down. So hopefully Santa picks the right stuff.
See, my it's weird this year. My kids aren't asking for a whole lot. We're trying to like beat it out of them almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Jen was asking Brody, like, well, he really wants like one video game. I thought he usually wants like 10 video games. And then
what's the video game? Is it like one that's gonna play for?
This is the cool thing. He wants Mario Party,
new Mario
for Switch, and then he wants a couple more controllers so the whole family can play. So it's kind of like a family
gifts. Yeah,
that's what we do.
All right, awesome, same. Dude. Any other games? Not really. He wants like a new Lego set, and like that's really all he's asked for. And Jen's like, "Do you want any other toys?" He's like, "Toys? What do you mean?" And it like hit him. He's like, "Oh, I'm like outgrowing all this,
some of this other stuff."
So he's like been sad about it. Like we keep finding stuff in his room. He's like, "Oh, I don't play with that anymore."
It's kind of like the Toy Story effect.
Andy,
that's true. You kind of get to that point. Wow. Right when you said that, I imagined like Andy and the Toy Story stuff, so, but yeah. And I'm trying to convince my wife into getting the Switch so we can play Mario Party. She's like, they don't need any more technology. And I totally get it.
We've
totally get it. But like, I want to get a family gift and I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
They got the Switch 2 now.
Yeah, I got the 2.
Sign me up.
We've been talking about, should Santa bring a family gift like that? And I don't think the twins are quite there for that gift. And I could just see Colton throwing the remote through the TV. So I think Santa's going to hold off this year and focus on some other stuff. But
there you go.
Yeah, but we were thinking the same thing because I was like, man, maybe Dad should ask for that because I could go for some of the Mario Kart and some of the cool stuff. But
right?
Where are we going to find the time to do that?
I'm glad I got on the Switch a couple years ago, man. Like, we play all those Mario games together. It's a blast.
Yeah.
Do you hit your kid's face in like Mario Kart? Because I do not give them a break. I will lap them.
I mean,
I don't know.
My daughter, I'll use up a little bit.
No, I don't.
You gotta learn.
I just bury them. I'm like, you gotta learn how to slide, dude. If you don't know how to slide, you don't get the boost.
Well, I mean, they're both like, they play so much, not all day thing, but like, they keep up with me. So it's like,
I'm still just stomping mine into the dust.
Love it.
Heather's like, are you gonna let
them
win? I'm like, no. Why would I do something like that? They have to learn. And then when they do beat me, they will feel so much more satisfaction because they'll know it was legitimate.
So they've never beaten you.
Not in Mario Kart.
Teaching him to raise his ability,
exactly.
Yeah.
Do better. Mario Party, they have beaten me.
Do better,
but they have not beaten me in Mario Kart.
I love it.
You go.
Love it. Love it.
It's one of those though. Like as I'm, everybody's just talking and just trying to kind of sum up as I think these years are happening. Is you're gonna have to like just enjoy like the little moments because. I think for me, especially the last couple years, getting so excited about where the kids were in their age and coming down for Christmas. I mean, one morning I was up before everybody and I'm like, it's 9:00. How is everybody still sleeping? Like, it's Christmas morning. Like, come on, like, let's go. So you're just sitting there like twiddling your fingers like, okay, what's happening? And when they came down, it was still great. But we've had a bad run of luck the last 2 Christmases too, where we've had one kid sick each Christmas day, which really has not made the day as fun as it could be. So fingers crossed we all stay healthy this year. And if that happens, I totally understand why, health, that's all I want as a gift, like health for the family. I just want us to all feel good and enjoy it. So
I agree. And I think too, as you're kind of talking about it, just every stage is different.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the I forgot which show it was, but it was the Al Bundy guy.
Modern Family.
Modern Family, thank you. Modern Family, where
Yeah.
he describes his he's at like his daughter's wedding or whatever, and he's giving the speech, and he's like, I fell in love with the little girl, and she walked out the door, and another girl replaced her and fell in love with her, and each kind of, I guess,
milestone, yeah.
everything was different. I think that's kind of what I kind of equate to Christmas, is you create so many different memories, and it's so cool to see that. But it's different at each stage. You have your baby stage, where you can kind of do your thing, make your own traditions. Then you have, the toddler stage, the magic stage, and then you get in the tween stage where, yes, it's more about maybe being as a family and trying to create those things with, games and collective items and everything like that, which is so cool. But try not to lose focus. And then one day, I mean, here soon, we're all going to be living vicariously through our grandkids.
Don't say that.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. But yes, well said.
Embrace it.
Well
said. So with that being said, I want to have one last segment going on the outsides here. Traditions, movies, kind of passing down items. I think one of the biggest things, I didn't get to do it last year, and I know it's a little bit of an adult movie, but Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is easily one of my favorite movies. This year has been
I thought that was a Thanksgiving.
I'm including that in the holidays.
Okay.
All right. So Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays out there, and it's kind of the holiday season. It's kind of the kickoff to everything. Growing up, we used to watch it at our household. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I love John Candy. Like, he is one of my favorite actors ever. So the I Like Me on Netflix or Prime or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
See, I
awesome.
can't remember. I mean, I know I've seen that movie in the past.
Yeah.
But I watched that documentary. I'm like, I got to go back and watch Planes, Trains.
It's a great movie.
Oh my God.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
It is one of the best movies. Of course, my kids were checked out about 10 minutes in, and they were doing their stuff.
Definitely not for
But
kids.
I had a fire in the fireplace. It was a cool day. I just was like, I'm going to block my time out. I didn't get to do it last year. My wife was in the kitchen kind of cooking some stuffing and some different stuff. And every 5 minutes she was laughing. She was like, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm like, have you ever seen this? No. I'm like, you got to watch it. Of course, she didn't watch it with me, but that's fine. One of the best movies. And my kids kept on coming in certain parts, especially one of my favorite parts. My daughter came in and was like, it was when they're cuddling in the bed, and John Candy is kind of giving him kisses on the ears, and Steve Martin's like, where's your other hand? And he's like, between two pillows. And he's like, those are two pillows. And my daughter goes, his hand was in his butt, wasn't it? I'm like, the fact that you made that connection, that's great.
That's funny.
So yes,
That's good.
a very, very inappropriate way, but that's fine.
No, I like the gamut of the movies for sure around the holidays. I think, one of them that sticks out to me as a kid, and Lincoln and Charlotte are getting into it now, is I think one of the classics, A Christmas Story. I didn't watch that until I was probably, I don't know, maybe 10. So it wasn't a frequent movie that I had ever seen, but I remember my cousins turned it on when they used to play it on TBS for 24 hours. And I got the first chance to watch it. I was like, this is such a great movie. And I just love the very end. He gets his BB gun, but the very end,
spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn.
It's like a
sorry. No, but I know, like, now I watch that movie and I love the very end when, like, the husband and wife sit down and they're just like looking out the window. It's dark, the Christmas tree's up, and the snow's falling. And that one just kind of hits differently for me now as an adult, and my kids are getting into it. And Home Alone really hit last year. And the kids are all in on that right now. I mean, we watched every single one of them, which I didn't even know there was like 5 Home Alones or whatever.
Go into 3 or 4.
They're on in the background, but they like the classics. And last year was a really good year. It was a warmer Christmas. And I remember, and we were out on the patio and we had a fire at Christmas night, and we turned that movie on, and Lincoln got with me and we snuggled under some blankets with the fire and we watched that movie. And I just remember being like, this moment right here was like the moment for that Christmas. And so now when we watch that kind of comes back from time to time. And then as adult, man, I mean, you can't go wrong with Christmas Vacation. I'm a big fan of The Night Before. That's that one's not on everybody's radar, but that's a funny one.
That was
Seth Rogen movie. I mean, that will, I'll laugh my ass off every time.
Oh my God.
Haven't watched any of those this year, but eventually we'll get to a point. So hopefully I can piece that together.
Christmas Vacation. It's just one of those. If it's for me, it's one of those movies. If it's on TV, like I'm watching.
Your shirt. There you go. Yeah, he's got the Clark Griswold shirt.
There.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the most watched every holiday season for me. But
I remember all of us watching that for like together
every year
in like high school
at your house. We'd come over to your house.
Well, I remember when I never knew about that movie at all, and I remember we all watched it, and then we watched it like over and over, like that stretch of holiday season. And I love that movie too because like I finally understood what the hell was happening in some of the comments. And me and my dad belly laughing when he's shopping for lingerie, like. Can't see the lines. You can't see the lines. Like we laughed so hard, and I like remember that moment of that movie. Like it was finally like, oh shit, like I get this, and I think my dad's like, he totally gets what's happening now, and we're just belly laughing, crying. Like it's a good one, but I mean, what a classic! Obviously, the hat, the shirt. I mean, we're rocking.
Oh my God,
I love that one.
There's just nothing better than that. We got to watch that, and the kids were from start to finish just. I don't think they really remembered it. Like, to tell you the truth, they were laughing so hysterically, and there was even some downtimes where they were just engaged, which I was shocked. But yeah, that was another one.
Yeah, it's one the kids don't. Once the cartoon beginning ends, they're kind of checked out and move on. So we keep that movie. It might have been on in the background. That's one of those background movies too that I like to have because you've seen it enough where you know what's going
just,
on.
Like be doing the dishes and recite it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
I just love right now, like knowing the age they're at, and then some of the movies from I was their age, like Home Alone was huge for me. I mean, I had a Home Alone video game. I had the Walkman thing from Home Alone 2. Like I just remember all of that and watching those movies 100 times, and like just watch it with them now and be belly laughing and just like, wow, like it seems like forever ago, but like I remember this being your exact size, like it's crazy.
And watching the crazy chaos that.
Yeah,
I agree. What do you have? Do you have no? Charlie Brown is Christmas, right? Or
we do the Halloween one and we do the Christmas one.
Gotcha.
Too. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one of those ones again. Like nobody can watch it until we all sit down and watch it together, which we've done. So that's been on a bunch of times. The kids we all love watching the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That's like our top one. Yeah,
very good.
That's probably on the most with the kids. For the wife and I, we literally just watch Christmas Vacation on a loop for like a month. Like every time we get into bed, we'll just hit play from wherever we left off, and then the next night it's just restarted or whatever. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's just we just kind of play it on a loop. Just and the kids the same way. Like we've tried to watch with them, but they aren't really interested. It's not in their quite yet.
Yeah. So it will be, and then you'll love that, I'm sure.
Oh. And then I love the Grinch, obviously.
I was going to say, nobody said the Grinch yet.
That's probably right behind Christmas Vacation.
Which you know we're gonna ask here.
Rank them.
I do like them all, and most people will hate this, but I really do like the Jim Carrey one a lot.
Dude, I'm with you.
I love it. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people hate it. Yeah, I love it. So I just think he did such a good job just being eccentric like he is, and he just did an awesome job. So. But yeah, we love the original one, and then even the newer one that came out a couple years ago was pretty good too.
That's the one the kids are watching. They're still they're a little scared of Jim Carrey's Grinch right now. It goes on.
He's a lot.
Colton's just like, hell no, turn that off. So
dude,
we're getting there. We actually made it all the way through this year watching the Jim Carrey Grinch. So the kids saw that, and that was good progress.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree. I think it's a great one.
It's good.
Yeah, I think all the new ones beat the old cartoon. I mean,
we usually watch the original cartoon like at least once, but that's usually about it.
Yeah,
it's short too. I think it's only like 20 minutes.
it is.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But
kids have so many more choices now. Like we had the old Grinch cartoon or Rudolph.
And you waited for it to come on TV.
Yeah.
It was like it's on Tuesday at 8:00. We
Yeah.
gotta watch it. Now it's like every
I
Tuesday on
wish we
demand.
could go back to that. My son had a meltdown. He woke up early because he wanted to watch a show this morning before school, and something was wrong with their TV. The internet was acting up or whatever. And he just had a full on meltdown. I'm just like, dude, I'm about to throw this
Yeah.
TV out. Like when I watched the show before school as a kid, it was like, what's on channel now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
What's coming in? Like the signal working that day.
The funniest thing we were talking about it last night because we were talking about like just discipline and getting ready for school because Kelly's having a tough time getting the kids to the bus stop and doing all this stuff. Yeah. And my daughter looked at me and was like, well, how did you get ready? I said, I woke up and I had a choice. I got up and either that or I slept an extra 20 minutes, but I knew if I didn't brush my teeth, shower, brush my teeth, get dressed, get ready, eat breakfast, I would miss Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell was on and I watched that religiously and I timed it perfectly where I would start it and I would be fully ready. That was the thing in our house because right when it ended, I would have to leave for the bus stop. But if I was late, I would miss the beginning. And going back to that point, we couldn't rewind anything. Nothing was rewound back in the day. So I wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was my thing.
Extra
So
motivation.
So we're teaching the kids like, hey, go through that cycle, get ready fully, and then guess what? Then you can, play on your tablets or color or watch TV or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of funny that you
We
mentioned
just
that.
had to drill into them like, there's no TV on until you guys are done with
Yeah.
your routine.
That's where
Love
we're
it.
at too.
Love it.
Yeah, that's same.
I think that's
Otherwise,
smart.
it's zombies and nobody even eats breakfast, and we're like,
Right.
guys, come on, like,
I
right?
Yeah.
guess we were the same way, like with TV, just like
Yeah,
staring at it. But yeah, you're right. Like zombies is the perfect word. Like it's hard to get them to do anything at the TV.
hello,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. I agree. So, but yeah, no, I mean, this was an awesome holiday edition of Dad Livin' for us. I think just hitting on once again the different phases of childhood and being dads and kind of living vicariously through our kids at each stage. And once again, making sure you set those expectations right. I think that's the important part here. And then, as you kind of work through, just expect to make a lot more money or get some second jobs apparently, for the tween stage,
Second, third, and fourth.
Whoa,
Get
hey,
prepared. Yeah, start asking Santa to save.
yeah.
What was your
exactly.
most memorable present when you were a kid?
Ooh.
I'll go. I gotta say Nintendo 64,
Yeah.
whatever year that was. I just remember
1998 or 96. 96, I think, is when they came out.
7
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah, 96, 97.
It's like 5th or 6th grade we got it. Anyway, I just remember all of winter break. That's all we did. Like
Yeah.
I beat the whole GoldenEye game before we went back to school. Like it was
GoldenEye.
all
Yeah.
we did, man.
That was a great gaming console, and I think that was probably one of the top presents.
See, mine, like that one was incredible, but my memory goes back to my first gaming console, like my first real gaming console, because my sister and I got the Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like a joint gift. Like, here you go. But the Sega Genesis and Mortal Kombat, like that was it. That was it. I remember to the day I opened that thing up and we had a 32-inch big screen TV downstairs, 32-inch big screen TV.
Huge.
That's huge.
And I ran down. I didn't open up anything else. I ran downstairs and I plugged that thing in. I played Mortal Kombat to my freaking thumbs.
blisters.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Yeah,
So
the gaming consoles were big, man. I mean, those were, like we were saying,
They're
those
everything.
Those were the big
right?
gifts.
Those were the
I
big
don't
gifts.
think they were like $150 back. I mean, that's the one thing I noticed that hasn't changed. Like price of video games are pretty much what they were.
Yeah, I
30
saw something recently, and it showed all of the consoles and what they cost, like what they would have cost in today's dollars and what they cost back then, and they didn't. It's about what they cost now.
Right.
Like yeah,
like
so
imagine for our
$500 or something.
35
Yeah,
years ago. Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
saving up for that, man. Like,
Crazy. What about you?
man, I'm thinking hard. I can't think it, then my parents will kill me because I know that
Yeah.
we got a dog one year.
That's
That was pretty
wow.
sweet. We didn't keep it very long, but we did get a dog. So yeah,
Good enough.
Nadia was a Keyshawn. If you can picture what a Keyshawn is, they're like
They
like
they have it in
Eskimo
a box,
dogs.
Or they
No, I remember they brought it down the stairs, and we were all supposed to face a tree and not look, and I cheated and looked, and I saw it before everybody else, and then I like turned back around real quick and acted like I didn't see it. But yeah,
Oh, that was good.
Those
That
are
was
all-
good.
Those are all
Um,
wonderful gifts.
Oh,
Those are all wonderful gifts to remember.
yeah. Good gifts and yeah, good time.
Absolutely.
And
Memories we still have and remember as kids, you know?
yeah. Well, and two, and I was talking with the team. This is going to be the end of our season 1 officially. I want to thank everyone. I mean, we started this in May, and out here it is in December, creating what this will be the 15th or 16th episode that we have. So, just want to thank everyone out there for listening this year, engaging with all the content that we put out. Couldn't have done it without you, and this is fun for us to get together and talk.
oh yeah,
And,
Yeah. And I'd like to say a big thank you to you, Dougie and Johnny.
Yeah.
You guys did a lot to make this thing happen. And thanks for keeping us on track and making it what it is. I've really enjoyed getting to have the time with you guys and
yeah.
and dive deeper into some conversations we don't always get to have. And it's been real. And I'm really looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
It's
Wow.
been awesome to have this time with you guys, and hopefully somebody out there enjoyed it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like more than a couple people. Enjoyed
Yeah.
it, so
Yeah, and check your Spotify Wrapped, and if we're in there for the podcast, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know. Shout out to my wife; she was in the top 5 percentile. She was above
Nice.
me, and I'm like, I'm listening to every episode. Like, how much have you listened to?
Oh, Spotify like ranks the people.
Yeah,
That-
See,
yeah.
I
You could-
listen to it on Apple.
Yeah.
okay,
Year in
okay,
repeat.
yeah,
I think it might be
Yeah.
on your year. in
yeah.
repeat,
You're in repeat. So.
But, yeah.
So we appreciate y'all. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be posting some good content. We're going to be coming back with a game plan on season 2 and have some cool different content, some fun stuff coming out.
Couple
So
weeks off though, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
enjoy
For
the
the holidays,
holidays.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the holidays. We're gonna enjoy getting January and do some planning. So look for a lot of stuff. Look for, like I said, we'll
This year was
post
just a warm up, baby. We're
just a warm up, just ready to go. We finally got all the technology. We got everything set. So but we couldn't thank you all enough. And really, I mean, we want to raise our glasses to you and just tell you, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate in that case. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2026.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Happy New Year.